Welcome back to the Haunted House Playset YouTube channel. I know it's been pretty barren here for such a long time, but I think we finally found our DNA. And if you want to hear more about that, stick around to the end and we will discuss that. But in the meantime, I figured it'd be fun showing off a couple of bundles from the Facebook Marketplace. I keep finding these little Halloween figurine bundles for like under $10 each. And I'm going to share them here with you because they're fun. They're really fun. I've always loved little figurines. This is one of my guys. I make these little guys, and I put them up on Etsy. Link should be down below, and if it's not, I will correct that. But it's under the name Milieu Macabre. Hopefully I just put some words here so you know how to spell that. So there you are. This is my little guy. Go check him out amongst his friends and see if there's anything over there that you like. And if you like what you see here, of course, hit that thumbs up. And if you really like what you see here and you're excited about the future of this channel, want you to understand more about what's going on, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified whenever we do upload some fun Halloween content. So here we are. This is the first one from the first bundle. This is a cool little vampire bat. Look at his hands. Look at those hands. He's ready. He's ready to rock and roll. Whatever that means in this world, I don't know. So again, guessing, hopefully I've said this already, that a lot of these are going to be from the late 90s, early 2000s. And that's really only going on the date of one of the items we will be looking at today. Next, I want to show you this really cool vampire / Dracula figure. I really like the colors on this. The purple and the green work really well together with the black and the reds. A really fun figure, you know. It came from Hallmark, so it can't be too creepy. Now, I'm wondering if there wasn't a whole set of the Universal style monsters, meaning like another Frankenstein's monster, maybe a Wolfman style monster, because we also have this really fun mummy with a very bizarre foot. They had to sculpt it like this. It looks like a chisel point on a marker. So he would stand up properly, just like that. Pretty cool. So I may research and see if this was part of a set that you could just like get one per week or something during October. Fun stuff. Really fun. Next we have, I guess it's supposed to be some kind of a hanging ornament for a Halloween tree, but it's also pegged, like most of these will be from the first bundle. It's this real fun ghost pumpkin grave marker kind of situation. Really fun stuff. Next I'm going to show you in a pair because I don't know how else to show them. But we got these two bears, and my lady had mentioned that she's interested in these ones because she collected a little figurine set from Hallmark with bears. So I'm assuming that these would have gone with that for their Halloween edition or what have you. So I'm going to be giving these ones to my lady. They will not be going up on my shelf. That we will soon be building together. We'll get to all that soon. Next from that same bundle, this really fun witch. Love the colors. I love that green. In fact, I went out and got the same color green to paint with after I saw this with the purple and the black. Again, I can't read the dates or anything, but it does say Hallmark in the bottom, so that's pretty fun. The last figure from that bundle, we have three more things after this guy, is this. And this is one of my favorites of the whole bundle. This dude reminds me of the blow molds that we used to get for Halloween. And again, there's the peg hole. A blow mold for Halloween, which I do have one, a true vintage one. And I'm seeking others, but I don't want to pay the collector prices for them because it's just more than I can afford. But we'll be looking at some of those here in the future as well. So the last three items from this bundle, excuse me, allow me to put the figures aside, aren't necessarily figurines of individuals or animals or fun things. They're objects. And right here we have a really fun coffin with a little dude trying to either sneak out or he's watching you. He doesn't know what's going on. He just wants to take a nice dirt nap. You know? Again, that green and purple working together. Screams Halloween. Screams 90s Halloween, if you ask me. So that's why I'm guessing this one right here is from the 90s. Can we see a date on this? No, just the origin stamp. This is one of my favorite pieces in the bundle. And now we have 2 spooky haunted houses. Our favorite subjects. This one, unfortunately, showed up broken. There was the chimney had snapped off. Part of this decoration snapped off. And as you can see here, it's a little bit of a mess. This corner came off. So it was actually a really easy fix. There's still some missing up here, which I will just literally put some black paint on. But I will do some touch-ups to make this thing look more 100%. Look at the little details of the little bat-like creatures inside the eaves and such, whatever those are called. The uneven tiles. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. All right. And house number 2. This one's really fun. Give you a view of the whole thing. It's 4-sided, so you can display it on any side that you'd like. There's something to be seen everywhere. Now, this is supposed to be the front. And I'll show you that in a moment. Here's the last side. Lots of really cool detail. Not too much, not too little. You're supposed to put the eyeballs up here in the front, but I like these eyeballs in the front. With the ghost, I think that just looks better than... I believe I have it right, yeah. This just reminds me of cars, and we're not looking at a car, we're looking at a spooky house, so. And it's my house. On to box number 2, and I just got this one a couple days ago. And we'll start with these 2 here. They're actually stamps. Really cool stamps. They don't have an ink pad in the inside, and I like that. I like that a lot, because I do some block printing as part of my hobbies and art. So I'll just use that ink. It just seems more appropriate for something like that. So yeah, cool, cute little ghost that says boo, and you know, you got your pumpkin with the hat, again reminding me a lot of the blow mold decorations if it were to have a body or something like that, I suppose. Next we have this. This is pretty interesting. It's just random. Now that's what all of these are. They're from batch 2. They're not Hallmark or anything. They're just random little figurines that, you know, you could probably get anywhere. Maybe a kiosk at a mall, or, you know, maybe someone found these ceramic things and painted them. I don't know. I don't know what the origins of most of these things are. But regardless, I enjoy them, and they're really fun. And the great thing about those stamps that you just saw, those are actual resin and not like a cheap plastic that you would find for little kids. I think they were made for teachers to stamp kids' work. This skull is very curious, not in his expression. Actually, he kind of has a Terminator expression. I guess the skull and the Terminator endo skull is, you know, pretty relevant to each other. Just one's more mechanical, but something about this, it could be the color throwing me off. I don't know. But, neat little skull. I'll probably use him for a custom project. And why he's so curious, though, is I think it's a foam. One of 2 things are going on here. It's either a foam with a real hard coating, because I can get my thumb into it, but I can't squeeze it, which I don't want to. It's a, excuse me, a fun skull. So it's either made of foam, you know, we get those every Halloween, or it's a resin piece that's sewn poured, and there was a little bit of moisture in the resin, because this is real porous, has a lot of porosity, as they would say in the welding world. Yeah, that's just very indicative of what would happen if you had moisture in your resin when you were pouring. So, pretty neat skull, probably very useful for projects in the future. And that's that. So next are wind-up toys. This is a really rad Grim Reaper. He's just got those over-under feet, I call them. The paint's a little screwy. He's got that little coffin eyeball. That's pretty neat. At least that's how I'm looking at it anyway. But I'm going to leave the paint as is. I am not going to repair the paint on something like this. This is just like a cheap little something that you would put in the impulse aisle while you're waiting to cash out at the register, you know. Last in those two is another witch. And there's that face again, that green. Everyone seems to think witches are neon green. I live pretty close to Salem, and I've yet to meet a neon green witch. I've met plenty of real ones. And last but not least, I will admit offhand that this guy did not come this shiny. In fact, he was quite dusty up in the corner. You know how if you don't dust regularly, your little knickknacks get stuff really in here. So I had to scrub him with soap water and a very soft toothbrush. But I really liked his expression. It seemed playful. And I was putting clear varnish on a piece that I was working on. And I had a little extra, so I decided to coat him in it. And I don't know what it is about the varnish, but it gave him a completely different vibe. He seemed playful before. Now he seems pretty ominous. I don't know what this pumpkin's intentions are. But he just sits here next to me on the right. The rest of them are going to be put away in a display somewhere. But this guy's going to stay here to my right. So there you have it. A couple of packages full of fun Halloween figurine knick-knack fun. And again, if you like this kind of content, please hit that subscribe button. There's plenty of really fun Halloween content. So on to the future of the channel. And I know this video is going on long, and I really appreciate you sticking around. We will be uploading more often than we have in the past, which doesn't say much, but I'm going to try to do a video a week, if not maybe two, to catch up on a lot of things that I've been collecting over this time period to share with you. This is going to be an all-around, fun, family-friendly, Halloween-related channel, but focusing on toys and projects and fun things like this. So I hope that kind of thing entices you, and I hope you stick around. Until next time, I hope you're all doing well. Again, thank you so much. Take care, and bye-bye.